Hey, Matt and Kevin, so great to see you. Greetings from Toronto, Canada. How are you?
We're well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, listen, we're so excited that we're finally getting you guys back here. I cannot wait. The Budweiser stage. Okay, Matt, I got to ask you, I'm putting you on the spot. What do
Okay.
you love most about your Canadian fans?
Oh my gosh. Well, Canadian fans, every time we go to Toronto, I'm trying to remember if I can say this about the movie, right?
Oh yeah,
I think-
probably.
well, we just recently filmed a
I
movie
know.
in Toronto. Okay, great. Yeah.
We'll talk about
And-
that. We'll talk about it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
and every Canadian people are just so kind and sweet and just so loving to us. And we're just
Yeah.
like, that just I don't it makes me speechless because every time we go there, I'm like, man, I need to come back to Canada more. And that's what so we spent that week in Toronto, and I was like, this is the best place. I sent my brother went and he had a vacation there with his girlfriend last week. I'm
Nice.
like, I'm sending everybody to Canada. It's awesome.
Well, you guys know you're open with welcome arms. I mean, come on, seriously. Kevin, before we talk about this exciting Netflix movie, because I got so much to get in, to pack in these few minutes, but let's talk about the tour because obviously because of COVID, it was on hold. You're
Right.
finally, we're back to normal. What excites you most about this tour? Because we are jonesing for it.
Oh man. Well, I have to say, for not being able to tour for a few years because of the pandemic, it just brings a newfound appreciation and excitement to be able to meet our fans and to sing for them. And so we just appreciate it so much more. And honestly, this show is going to be so fun. Like, of course, expect the originals and covers that you probably know from us, new originals that we've been writing and maybe haven't shown y'all before. We were just on this show called The Masked Singer in the United States.
so-
And so
yeah.
we may hear some stuff
We
from
get
that
it.
as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
we get it here. Yeah.
And then also, I think there's some really fun stuff that we've never done with certain instruments that I think you guys are really.
It's gonna be epic.
I
It's
know.
gonna be epic.
It's going to be epic. Some people are like, "Oh my gosh, it's acapella. How do you have instruments?" But we just want to show more sides of ourselves. Now, having done acapella 12 years, it feels like the next right step. So it's going to be a fun time for the family.
Absolutely. You're just giving me chills. I'm so excited. Okay. I mean, honestly, okay. So Matt, I was going to go there about the Masked Singer because that was hilarious. It was awesome to see you guys up there. I got to know how sweaty you get in those costumes and how you manage to perform.
It is not cold inside of
Definitely
those
not cold.
costumes.
Definitely not
It's
that.
crazy. We had a couple people. Because you can't see out of them either, so you have to have two people kind of walk you everywhere and hold your hands. You can't see anywhere, and so they give you these fans that you put inside of there, and so it wasn't too bad, but that was one of the craziest, coolest. Interesting, amazing, all the words, experiences that we've ever done.
Yeah.
There's nothing that we'll ever do like it again. It's just so crazy.
I keep trying to think to myself, how am I going to explain to my daughter? So dad was a sushi roll. I know how that sounds. Just trust me here. I promise you it was a good experience. How do you tell that to your daughter?
Yeah, it works. It works. So are we going to see any sushi on the tour?
We're actually starting the show fully in
in the costumes. I wish we didn't get to keep our costumes. I miss my costume. His name was Lincoln. I miss Lincoln a lot, but we had to part ways. We said goodbye to our costumes.
Well, I personally think that when everybody walks in, there's like a thing of sushi on everybody's seats. What do you think?
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
We're gonna write that down. Let me write.
Yeah, can get sponsored. I don't really think there would be a problem there. Especially in Toronto, we have some great sushi restaurants too. So just keep that in mind.
Hey, thank you.
Okay, we got to talk about this Netflix movie. It's a Christmas movie. Who wants to jump in and tell us about that? Because that is like truly, I can't even I didn't think you guys could take it any higher. This is amazing. This is go for it.
Oh, well, Mark Roberts who's our producer, has been a fan of us for years, and he always wanted to do something with us. And so when he came to us with this idea, we just felt like it was a no-brainer, especially with how much we love Christmas. And then, you have Christina Milian, who's executive producing, and her energy and her love. It's going to be a movie that I think touches the heart in a beautiful, classic way.
Yeah.
And I think to hear a lot of our singing in this, I just am so excited for people to see what we're doing in this new movie space. It's something that we've never done before, and I think people are going to be surprised.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, like, is this something that we're gonna see more of from you guys? Like, this is exciting.
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah.
I think we've dabbled in acting things before and but never at this level. And
Mhm.
so it was so much fun. Like we were there all week and we were just going scene after scene and like, expecting bracing ourselves to for lots of notes and because we're stepping into a new arena. But
Yeah.
everyone was said we were natural and looked
So
great.
nice.
And it was just so humbling. So it was we would love to do more things like that. And we actually have talked about different companies, different types of movies and things to do in the future. So I
Amazing.
think we do.
Amazing, amazing. So we're not gonna get that till 2024, like next Christmas, correct?
Next
Yes,
Christmas,
yes,
yes.
correct.
Yeah. Forward to, but right now we've got the tour to look forward to. And when you guys are getting ready for these tours, like as you said earlier when we started the conversation, there's so much to think about because of pandemic. You want to throw in so much, new stuff for us. But is there anything like when you guys are preparing, that kind of just scares you, challenges you? Kevin, you want to take that one?
Yeah, no, that's a really good question. I think the hardest thing is trying to whittle the set list
Yeah.
into a
Yeah.
cohesive set that makes sense for us and also for the audience because we have so many songs. We've done
Mhm.
hundreds of arrangements at this point, right? And so
Yeah.
we could do so much, but we want to make something that feels like it'll really be exciting for the fans and they've heard and things that they've never heard before and things that excites us to perform. So I think that's the thing that's probably the hardest. And once again, it's not just us singing, it's the lights, it's the
Yeah.
making
Oh,
sure the
yeah.
audio sounds great. It takes a lot of time to make sure that all parts and all departments are working together. But it's really to make sure that this show is for the fans something that's really fun, really exciting for them to watch.
You guys always deliver. I mean, honestly, you never disappoint. I'm such a huge fan and I love speaking with you guys all the time. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for your time today. We are so excited to have you back here in Toronto again. And like I said, you can become permanent residents. It's not a problem. I
Awesome.
will
You know
make it
what?
happen.
Down. I actually have family in Toronto, and
Oh,
so it's just so nice to see them, and they take me around to get so much good food.
man.
Oh
Ah,
my
yeah,
goodness. So
right?
yes,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
I know. I trust me. It's hard to stop going to these restaurants in this city, I tell you. But thank
For
you so
sure.
much. We look forward to seeing you in a little while, very soon. And have a great day. Thanks for your time, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Okay, bye bye.